David and Goliath, faith over fear. Are you facing a giant in your life? One that seems impossible to overcome? It could be fear. Fear of failing. Fear of rejection. Fear that you're not enough. Maybe your giant is a painful past, a financial burden, a health crisis, or a broken relationship. We all have something that feels too big for us. But today, I want to take you back in time, to a dusty battlefield in ancient Israel, to one of the most powerful stories of faith in the Bible. Welcome to Divine Insights Hub, where we explore Bible stories that teach, inspire, and transform. In 1 Samuel chapter 17, we find the nation of Israel at war with their enemies, the Philistines. Both armies are camped on opposite hills, with a valley between them. Every day, a fearsome warrior named Goliath would step forward from the Philistine camp. Goliath wasn't just a soldier, he was a giant. Over 9 feet tall, his armor alone weighed more than an average man. He carried a massive spear, and his voice roared through the valley like thunder. For 40 days, morning and evening, he mocked Israel. He dared any man to come fight him in single combat. "If I win, you serve us," he shouted. "But if you win, we will serve you." But no one moved. Not a single soldier stepped forward. Even King Saul, the tallest and most experienced in Israel, remained silent, afraid. Then, out of nowhere, a boy named David arrives. Not to fight, but to bring lunch. His father had sent him to deliver food to his older brothers who were in the army. David was just a shepherd, a teenager tending sheep in the hills. But when he heard Goliath's threats, something stirred inside him. Not fear, but righteous anger. He couldn't understand why no one had confronted the giant. He asked, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" His brothers scoffed. The soldiers laughed. But David wouldn't back down. He was taken to King Saul, where he boldly declared, "Don't let anyone be afraid. I'll fight him." Saul was stunned. "You're just a boy," he said. "Goliath has been a warrior since he was young." But David told him about the lion and the bear. He said, "When I was watching my father's sheep, I fought off a lion. Another time, a bear. I grabbed them by the jaw and struck them down. The Lord who rescued me then will rescue me now." It wasn't confidence in himself, it was confidence in God. So Saul agreed and offered his royal armor. David tried it on, but it didn't fit. It was heavy and unfamiliar. So he took it off, picked up his sling, and chose 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. Then, he walked onto the battlefield. Goliath saw him coming and burst into laughter. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he jeered. But David wasn't intimidated. He shouted back, "You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today the Lord will deliver you into my hands." Then, without hesitation, David ran toward Goliath. He reached into his bag, pulled out a stone, placed it in his sling, and with a single shot, he let it fly. The stone struck Goliath square in the forehead. The giant stumbled and fell face down to the ground. The impossible became reality. David defeated Goliath not because of size or strength, but because of faith. So what's your giant? What's standing in your way today? What has mocked you for weeks, months, maybe even years? David's story teaches us that we don't need to be the strongest or the most equipped. We just need to be willing to trust God and take a step forward. Because the truth is this, giants still fall, but you have to face them. You have to step onto the battlefield even when you feel small. God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. He gives courage to the fearful, strength to the weak, and victory to those who trust in Him. So whatever your battle is, face it with faith, because you're not alone. God is with you, and with Him, you win. If this story encouraged your heart, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Divine Insights Hub. We're here to bring powerful Bible truths that speak to your life. And always remember, no matter how tall the giant, no giant is bigger than God.